good morning and Merry Christmas to you. Oh, wait, it's not December? Oh, well, it's snowing outside. How funny. Just kidding. Today is actually Wednesday, April 15th, even though it is currently a blizzard outside. All right, so for the activities for this week, you were asked to look at the 3 types of irony. Now remember, every single week you are going to the Frankfurt webpage and looking at that 7th grade lesson plan. That is your number 1 place to go every single week during the remote learning. Go there first. You can see all of the activities for all of your classes. After you check that, that's when you can go to Teams and kind of see if there's anything specific that I'm asking of you, okay? So always go to that page first. If friends are asking where to find stuff, tell them that's where to go, okay? All those links work in that 7th grade lesson plan, so go there first, okay? Second, you can also be going to the Flipgrid that has been provided for you, so you can see book suggestions from other people in 7th grade, and I would encourage you to do that as well. So if you have a book laying around the house or a book that you recently read, go onto Flipgrid and give us a little synopsis of us. Read the back cover and read the first page so we know what you're reading. Speaking of reading, Caitlin S. in 8th period has read all 20 Rebecca Caudle books for this list. So if you talk to her, congratulate her, and maybe ask her for some suggestions of books to read because she has read all of them, and that's super awesome. I have a book for you today called Sidetracked by Diana Harmon Asher. And I figured, even though it's snowing out right now, we really should be in our track season, and that makes me a little bit sad. So some of you might be interested in reading this book to kind of get your track fix. So I'm going to read the back cover and the first page for you. If middle school were a race, Joseph Friedman wouldn't even be in last place. He'd be on the sidelines. With an overactive mind and phobias of everything from hard-boiled eggs to gargoyles, he struggles to understand his classes, let alone his fellow classmates. So he spends most of his time avoiding the school bully, Charlie, and hiding out in the resource room, a safe place for misfits like him. But then, on the first day of 7th grade, 2 important things happen. First, his resource room teacher encourages him, practically forces him, to join the school track team. And second, he meets Heather, a crazy fast runner who isn't going to be pushed around by Charlie or anybody else. With a new friend and a new team, Joseph finds himself off the sidelines and in the race, quite literally, for the first time. Is he a good runner? Well, no, he's terrible. But the funny thing about running is, once you're in the race, anything can happen. Chapter 1. Friedman! I opened my eyes and looked up. It's Coach DeSalvo, and he's trudging my way. Me? I say. Coach DeSalvo stops in front of me. He folds his arms and looks around the soccer field. I don't see any other Friedmans here, he says. That's not strictly true. There's Tiffany Friedman, but she spells it with 2 E's, and she's a girl. Friedman, he says again. What are you doing back there? Playing defense, I answer. From behind the goal, I look at the net. Yep, it's clearly in front of me. What's the matter with you anyway, Friedman? What are you afraid of? I want to say green olives with red speckled tongues. I want to say stewed prunes and vampire bats and street sweepers. I want to say Charlie Kastner, who just a minute ago was charging toward me with a crazed look that I had never seen. Which is why I ended up crouched behind the goal, covering my head with my hands during our first PE class of 7th grade. Sidetracked. So see if you can maybe order that either from your library or from Amazon. Maybe you can even get it on Kindle, but it is a really good one, so check it out. And lastly, this week you were asked to look at irony, so good job to everybody that has been participating in that and posting in the comments. I am so proud of all of the work that you are doing, and I really, really hope that I can see you soon. So have a good day, everybody.